the news today.
Thankfully, this was sent to me by Shaq, one of our members of Legion, and here we go. NFL rumors, Tom Brady checked out in 2018 after losing to the Steelers. By Dakota Randall. Okay, Dakota Randall of NESN. Let's see what you got. Tom Brady obviously was thrilled when the Patriots beat the Rams in Super Bowl 53, but just over a month prior, he apparently was fed up with the 2018 season. Oh, really? Boston Sports Journal's Greg Bedard, oh my God, published a lengthy piece about Brady's departure from New England and the series of events. Let's go to that. Aha! NFL Notebook. Tom Brady exits same way as many great NFL quarterbacks. Okay. So, by Greg Bedard, I don't know how the hell he pronounces his name, but I've seen his name around before though. As we've come to learn in recent weeks, Tom Brady isn't an exception. He's not special or different. He's just like every other great future Hall of Fame quarterback who wound up finishing his career in another uniform. We've now reached the stage of the fallout of his departure to Tampa where people are starting to air Brady's grievances. Really? Who? Of course, all this chatter behind the scenes is missing one thing: any blame on Brady's behalf. He says, I wonder why that is. Almost universally, the NFL executive was right. It almost always ends badly with a great quarterback, and the quarterback ends up blaming everyone else. You never hear them say, yeah, the coaches put me in a great position and I just failed to come through. Unless I'm missing something, I've never heard Brady blame anybody for anything. The hell is he talking about? Bedard wrote, the stuff that you're hearing, he felt he was being phased out. Josh McDaniels was no longer his buffer. Brady lacked the same input. Brady was so dead set on being the one to orchestrate the final years of his career that he was paranoid about Belichick beating him to the punch. And how do you know that exactly? What you won't hear from Team Brady is that Brady largely checked out in 2018 after the loss to Pittsburgh. He hated how the offense pivoted to a more run-based attack. Brady probably hated the Rams' Super Bowl game plan as well and how it only produced 13 points. So I have a lot to say about this, naturally. Now, before I give you my opinion, I just want to mention something about the original writer of this article. This is the mission statement from his own company, his own website. Hello there, I'm Greg Bedard, and welcome to our humble corner of the internet over here at bostonsportsjournal.com. I hope you like what you see as you poke around. Okay. Look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that we're going to change or even alter the Boston sports journalism landscape in one day. Are you trying to make it worse? Is that what you're trying to do? Other things we can promise. Here we go. No clickbait articles or contrived opinions. You see that, guys? No clickbait articles or contrived opinions. We're not going to be outlandish just to gain attention. We will mean what we say and say what we mean. And if we don't, call us out on it. Our focus comes back to one thing. It is the coverage you want and deserve. Okay, call us out on it. That's what I'm doing right now because this article is a massive, giant piece of shit. You took a few stories based on other quarterbacks and how they ended. You know, you only list, of course, the ones that kind of ended a little weird and a little shady. Sometimes it ends okay and sometimes it doesn't. Each situation is different. There's always a different element. To be honest with you, he's wrong. It didn't really end badly. The only thing bad about the ending was how Patriots fans are taking it. How not all Patriots fans, I mean, I applaud the Patriots fans who are not freaking out and trying to pretend like they don't need Tom and all this other crap instead of wishing him well and wanting to support him and at the same time supporting the Patriots and supporting Jarrett Stidham. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to support the team, support Jarrett, get behind him. At the same time, man, you know, Tom gave us a lot. He's amazing. We love him. We hope he does well, as long as it doesn't collide with our interest. Perfect. Well, Tom couldn't have gone farther away into the NFC and into Tampa Bay. The only possible way the Patriots can meet him is in the Super Bowl of this year, which that would be freaking amazing. Let me tell you something right now. That would be a good problem to have. The next scheduled time that the Patriots will run into Tom is next season in the regular season. And that is if Tom doesn't retire. So that week, Patriots fans, go for it. Okay? Yeah, we got to beat him. We got to win. Blah, blah, blah. All that. That's fine. Totally normal. But until that day, Tom's time in Tampa Bay has nothing to do with the Patriots. There is no enemy. I've seen people, Patriots fans, say he's the enemy now. I'm like, what enemy? When has anybody in Tampa Bay ever been the enemy of the Patriots? You're making it sound like the dude went to the Jets. Okay? Now listen, he could have gone to an AFC rival. You want to know what's a bad situation for Patriots fans? A bad situation would have been Tom going to the Los Angeles Chargers. All right? It's a great roster there. And then he could have made trouble for the Patriots. Bad trouble. Because what he does for the Chargers can mess with the Patriots' playoff positioning and could even run into them in the playoffs. So yeah, that is a shot at the Patriots' interest. He could have gone to Miami. That would have been right into the division. That would have been a knife to the gut. Remember, guys, no clickbait articles or contrived opinions. We will not going to be outlandish just to gain attention. Call us out on it. You have absolutely no proof that Tom checked out after the Steelers game. Why that one? Listen, man, you literally just making this up. Until you can prove that you got this from somebody who knows what they're talking about and they're willing to use their name and back it up, then this is all fiction. I guess I can do it too. I heard that in 2017, Bill Belichick threw the Super Bowl against the Eagles as a FU to Tom Brady and Robert Kraft and to the Patriots fan base, and that he was considering going to the Giants. Wait a minute. No. Yeah, I did hear that. No, I saw it in a video on YouTube, but I guess since he said it, I guess it's real. I guess it really happened then, right? Sure. This is complete idiocy. All right. Why would you mention 2018? Here's what I remember about 2018. I remember, taking out the Chiefs and the Packers. Those were solid wins. But then having that miscue and against the Steelers, that sucked. But that thing came down to the very last play. It was still a good game. And then trying to finish strong on division opponents, and those games weren't even that amazing. They were pretty good, but they could have been better, I guess. But then they played the Chargers and annihilated them. And then all of a sudden, Tom Brady didn't seem to be a problem, did there? Then I remember them rolling into Kansas City and Tom saying, yeah, it'll be fun. I know people don't think we can win any games. It'll be fun. They win that. Tom Brady running up to Kyle Van Noy and jumping on him going nuts like a freaking child. Yeah, that doesn't look like somebody who checked out to me. Then we got him in the Super Bowl, and they either need a field goal, seal the deal. They've got choices here. Tom Brady is seen through mic'd up telling Belichick, let's just kick it and the game is over. Okay, let's think about this for a second. If Tom Brady is checked out, as you say, because he's been checked out since the Steelers game, that means that he just wants for himself. And you claimed that he didn't like the Rams game, with the Rams game plan, which you say he probably didn't. Okay, that's just you guessing again. But he tells Belichick, let's just kick it, and the game is over. So all Tom was worried about was winning. I actually can think of some quarterbacks that are playing right now who would have wanted to go for that and get a touchdown pass, because the entire game, Tom has not thrown a touchdown pass. He had 0 touchdown passes and 1 pick. So a stat horror quarterback would have wanted that, or a guy who's checked out. Now, I saw you mentioned Elway in your article, but I guess Elway wasn't checked out, even though they moved to a run first situation. I guess Peyton Manning checked out when the Broncos were all about defense. A guy who is mentally checked out does not push Belichick to kick it. The way Tom spoke to Belichick, come on, let's just kick it, the game's over. He said it in a way that it looked like Bill was considering going for it. But Tom was like, no, we should just kick it. If that is checked out, if him during the Super Bowl Patriots parade is checked out, if him and Belichick hugging and telling each other that they love each other is checked out, if them getting together in the summer of 2019 to work on the greatest team of all time with the 100 greatest players in NFL history, when Tom is talking about what he learned from Belichick, you saw Bill looking at Tom as if he was looking at a son. Bill's eyes were lit up. He was happy. He was proud. And Tom was proud. And Tom was happy. I don't see checked out there. Tom could have left. If he was checked out, he could have left. He didn't have to sign that supposedly 2 years, but it really wasn't, and all that crap. He didn't have to sign that. And even after that, he could have requested a trade. The point is that Brady could have gotten out then. So if he checked out in 2018, why is he staying another year? No one had any idea that Antonio Brown was going to come along. Tom wanted a weapon. Belichick used a first-round pick on a wide receiver. Seems to me that they were working together. It seems to me that Belichick and Brady were on the same page. That's what it looks like, right? I mean, we're playing in just what ifs, right? We're just painting narratives. Isn't that what we're doing now with your journalism, or what, if you want to call it that? I don't call this journalism. I call it storytelling. He was there for 20 years, and he did everything he was asked. Everything that was asked of him. Take a pay cut. Okay. We want the offense to be defensive driven and run based. Okay. To say that he wanted out because it wasn't all about him, that goes against every single thing Tom has ever been as a competitor and a player. Him leaving the Patriots is more or less a retirement of sorts. And here's what I mean by that. He has done enough. He has done so much that he deserves to throw the ball around a little bit, to get to be relaxed, a little bit loose. He paid his dues. He paid his dues 8 years ago. Okay, after his 12th year of putting up with the militaristic fashion of the New England Patriots system. He could have left 8 years ago and he would have paid his dues. But he stayed for 20 freaking years, man. And every minute he has right now is just gravy. But here's the biggest thing that is going to completely destroy your whole idea that Tom wanted the offense to be more about him. He had one request when he went to Tampa Bay. They asked Bruce Arians and they asked the offensive coordinator, Byron Leftwich, what did Tom request? Did he want more power? Because everyone was floating that crap. Remember all that? Everyone was saying, oh, that Tom wanted more input and that was his demand and all this other stuff. The only request he had was, can I get the numbers of my teammates? That's all he wanted. They've been asked several times about this and they said, no, Tom really hasn't tried to take control or make it all about him or anything like that. He's just trying to learn the system, learn how they want things. And they said, if Tom wants to give his input, whatever he has to say, we're going to listen. That's interesting. So apparently that wasn't a problem for Tom. And until we hear it from Josh McDaniels or someone in the locker room, someone on that team who was there, who was involved in the meeting rooms, then this is all just bullshit. Not going to be outlandish just to gain attention. We mean what we say and say what we mean. If we don't, call us out on it. This is you officially called out. You're no better than anybody else. I don't know what all of this crap is that you've written here, because it's all just garbage. It doesn't mean anything at all. You're amateur. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to start doing these little news videos every day. This is not to replace other stuff. It's only just to be a bridge in between the big videos that you guys are expecting. But season 2 of Brady Hate and season 2 of Basement Butthurt is coming, along with Deflategate and along with a few other things I think you guys are going to like that I have in the works. But you know I put a lot of work into my videos and I want to give you guys quality stuff. But these little video segments, these are just so I can stay in touch with you and we can address things as they come along. There's a lot to look forward to. I really appreciate y'all's support. The sports media doesn't like me very much because I keep calling them out on their stupid bullshit. So I'm going to really need you guys' help. We're going to get a website going, all these cool things going on. And we wanted to separate the live show from the regular channels. I need 1,000 subscribers over there. So if you can go over there and subscribe, that would be fantastic. And I'll also put that link in the description. Thank you guys so much. You're awesome. And as always, Chris Sims, you're a douche. This is Aaron VonAllen signing off. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for watching VonAllen Sports. And don't forget our live show every Saturday at all new on YouTube. We hope you like and share the video. And to make sure you don't miss a thing, click the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified.